So as you might have known, there is a new community event in Zooba, and I know we've talked about it like lots of times, but now it's official. Now it's really happening. So let's see it. I did do a live stream yesterday with you guys, and it was a lot of fun, and that's when I first found out of this event here. So let's take a look at everything just in case you don't know, and essentially how to get these rewards as fast as possible, what characters to play, all that jazz. So first off, we have the gold rush here, as you can see. We start off with that, and 20 million, and it has to do with a new item here in the game, a new consumable item with the balloons. So at 50 million, we also get this hat right here, which is decent so far, right? You get double tokens at 80 million, so the gap between these three isn't actually all that crazy, it seems. Alright, so here's the thing that's kind of unfortunate though. From what I can see, I don't think there's a character in this community event. There is no character, and that is very, very unfortunate. But I actually sat down and thought of that for a second, and they might add a separate event where you get the character. Like, it's only reasonable that we have a free character in the summer as well. We got one for Halloween, we got one for Christmas, and for spring, you know, for Easter, and now it's only fair that we get another character. All right, that would be absolutely fantastic, and we're gonna see how that works here. We get an emerald crate as well, which is the usual. It makes a lot of sense. We got a brand new skin. Okay, so that's 2 skins right there, which I love to see that. And then more double tokens. Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna say something right now, and you probably didn't think of this, but here's the thing though, I want you to understand this. This might just be geared more towards pay-to-play players. But what do you mean? They're like free-to-play rewards. Well, listen up for a second. Here's the thing. A lot of these level 20 characters you see out there, these really powerful pro players with a really OP level 20 characters, what they do is they wait until double tokens and gold rush, more specifically double tokens, there's 2 of them, and then they go to the shop and spend all their gems on a lot of cool stuff, okay? And specifically emerald crates, because those give off a lot of tokens for a somewhat cheap price, especially in the double tokens event. So yeah, this only makes you want to buy stuff, you know, and upgrade your characters. But you do get some free to play stuff, so that's fine at the end of the day. So let's move on here, and here's a way more in-depth post here on Discord by an actual Zooba developer. And let's see what's up. A brand new community event is here. Let's have a water balloon fight, because there's a consumable item in the game. You might have not found it yet, but it's like it's a water balloon, and you get 5 of them at once. You get a stack of 5, and you throw them. They deal very small amounts of damage, but they slow enemies as well. And you can like rapid fire them, like boo 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 boo. Yeah. So collect as many water balloons as you can. They'll drop from barrels and guards. Hit all your enemies with them, and yes, they'll cause damage. Very small amount of damage. I was playing a level 15 Louis fighting a level 8 Jade, and she had like less than a quarter of her health left. I didn't even manage to take her out with 5 balloons. So it is rough, okay? It's more about slowing the opponents. So to participate, what you have to do is collect water balloons during matches, hit your enemies with water balloons, and that is essentially the goal. So you hit an enemy with a water balloon, that is now part of the track, okay? That is actually a number that goes towards this right here, as you can see. So there is a bit of an issue. Will we be able to finish this event? That's a question I want to get into in just a second, because the answer might be no, and that may seem tragic, but hear me out. So keep track of the community's progress through our socials. Good to know, but this stuff will appear in the shop as well, and we'll be doing videos on each and every reward releasing. So don't worry about it, you'll be up to speed on what's going on. So play as many matches as you can to help the community hit the milestones. We're surely going to be doing that. Collect your rewards in the store when necessary, and water balloons drop from barrels and guards in all game modes possible. So yeah, it's good news so far, but here's the thing. I was doing the live stream yesterday talking to you guys, and a lot of people said that they don't like this consumable item. And here's the catch. The consumable items in the game are very useful. You want the shield, you want the barrel, you want the pink shield. That makes you invincible as well, not just the blue one. Those are good. The wall is fine, you know, the trap is fine, but those 3 in particular are great. And like, you know, just for the sake of the community, I'm not sure how many of us will just like be picking the balloons. That's the thing though, the balloons aren't good. That's a big issue, and you know, it's not like with the Easter eggs you're just like, okay, I'm gonna get it, why not, help out the community. No, this will impact how your match goes. So we're gonna be picking up only the balloons in a match today to just see what happens here. So yeah, same milestones as you can see. Can we have an awesome water balloon fight and collect together in time. Join the event and let's find out. Any league can participate. So that is something that I actually find to be kind of unique. Every single league can participate. Up until now, it was like until League 4. Or like in Brawl Stars with their community events, you'd have to have like a minimum 400 trophies. But here, in Zooba, in this event, nothing. Just play the game as, you know, even if you're starting off and you're a noob. That's really, really cool stuff. So, yeah, pretty positive reactions as far as I can see. Some negative. And let's now get to the game and see what characters you can play here to, I guess, help you out to get more balloons. Yeah, so like, the reason why I say this with like a question mark on my head is just that they're not very good, but let's find a build that could actually make them work to help out the community and get the rewards, okay? So, a character that needs the balloons is often going to be a character that is kind of a sniper and stuff like that, and wants to like kind of get away from the enemies in a sense. That's something pretty useful. Or a melee character that's trying to catch an opponent and slow them down. I feel like the melee character part is a bit more likely, so I'm gonna just pick someone like a good melee character would probably be Nico or something like that. Or maybe Paco. Paco is more on the melee side, kind of. He dashes into opponents. You get the deal. So we're gonna be rocking this here, as you can see. And maybe some wake up coffee to pick up those balloons. Alright. And if you want like quick games and stuff like that to win them and whatnot, just play solo mini, cause it's awesome. Okay, so they did say that they drop from barrels. So okay, medkit, nice. Let's check them out, I guess. This is something that is good to do in every single scenario. So there you go. We got the 5 balloons. And that's kind of what happens here. They're not... What I want you to understand is they're not rare. They're definitely not rare. But what I understood from the Discord message from the devs is that you have to hit the opponent with the balloons. And that right there is going to be a bit of a challenge. So at least you can find them virtually everywhere. At least that's the case. So we got 10 balloons and we're just going to spam them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that was atrocious. That's the problem. That was bad. Like, this item is not good. It's concerning. But this is a water balloon fight as far as I can see. So yeah, at least we're having a bit of fun here. Some silly fun. Yeet. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, I need more balloons. And I need to win the water balloon fight. You guys don't understand. Guys, help me out here. We gotta get the balloons. Okay. Is there someone here behind the dog? Nah, no one behind the dog. I get it. I see how it is. Okay, we got the trap. So yeah, balloons are being picked up slowly but surely. Hey, what's up, my friend? Oh, that's one of them good items. Okay. Okay, so yeah, not as rare as the pink shield. Not even close. And as you can see, it comes paired with like other consumables as well. You don't just get the balloons on their own. That's kind of cool. And now we just have these. And yeah, we're gonna have to use them. Unfortunately. Because, again, they're not good. Like, the range as well is just embarrassing. But that's why I said you gotta use them on a more melee type of character, you know? Or someone that is a sniper who's trying to get away from melee characters. Like, let's say you're playing Pepper, and a Bruce sneaks up on you. Very real scenario. You fire the balloons, and then the Bruce slows down, and yeah, you can get away, basically. What's up, Steve? Yeah, my guy for a second thought he could actually get close to us. My boy, that ain't happening. Okay, I got 1 balloon. Terrible. Terrible. What a bad item! What are we doing here? And when's that box skin gonna release in the game? I wanna get that. You know, that new box skin? That's awesome. It's an amazing skin. Where is it? Where is it right now? I've been looking through the skin right here, and I can see that you cannot get the new box skin right now. Granted, if you don't have a lot of skins, then there are plenty that you can get from that. A lot of people are saying that up to emerald skins are available, but I actually think that is false, because on a mini account, on the free-to-play account, what was going on is I was playing the game at like a very small amount of trophies, and I managed to get the Werewolf Nyx skin, which is a ruby skin for Nyx, as a free-to-play player completely as well. So it's definitely not out of the question to get yourself ruby skins. It's definitely possible, but you're more likely to get something like Cartoon Nyx or one of these Bally skins, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe this Steve skin right here, like Thunder God Steve, which is as good as Sandstorm Steve, almost. Almost. It's not as good. So yeah, guys, enjoy this new event, and don't forget that I'll be doing videos for every single reward here. So whenever something releases, you'll know that we're here to get it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye!